Hello and welcome to PocketPod episode 9.
9.
Number
9.
Are we really at 9?
Yes, it's really
Number
9.
9.
I am 100%.
I missed ESPN 8 The Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
I said it in 7.
That's true. Well,
Or 6.
nevertheless,
It is 9. Yeah,
it's
I was
definitely
like,
9.
Yeah, we missed it last week.
Double checked because last week's was definitely 8, so I wanted to make sure. But anyway, thanks for coming along. We're going to talk about our favorite mobile gaming addiction, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Woohoo!
And we have our wonderful hosts. I am Rar, the host. I'm Sarah. Excuse me, that's my real name in the game. I'm Rar, but you can call me Rar anytime, and I will answer to it. Yes,
I don't.
And that's okay, because I can answer to hey you. And speaking of hey you, Joelle is over here.
Oh, hey.
Joelle is JoeyBoey in
I'm
game.
the one that's a jerk.
No, that's not true. And over here we have
Leesh. I am the other jerk.
And we all call her Leesh.
We're all a bunch of jerks here. That's what we're going to decide on. That's fine. I think we're
That's
not
our new
jerks.
tagline, PocketPod.
We're just 3 jerks.
I love it. Oh, guys, thanks for being jerks with me.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Let's all be jerky together.
Rari McBee-face.
Ha! That's me. Well, I'm happy to be here tonight. And I gotta admit, guys, I don't have any corrections for Corrections Creek. Do we have anything?
I didn't write anything down.
I didn't pay attention.
I think it was perfect.
Last week was so perfect.
Flawless.
Nailed
not
it.
Not an error to be found. Yeah, I really couldn't think of anything.
And frankly, we can't be bothered because the game was super exciting this week.
Right,
And we've
and
got so much to
time.
say.
There's
Yes.
so much. So let's jump right into.
Yeah.
Wait, Fashion Falls first. Fashion Falls, guys.
Fashion Falls.
What are we wearing?
Ooh.
Let's get it out of the way.
Oh.
Should we talk about the updates that include fashion?
Yes, I think we should.
Can
Wait.
we start with what we're wearing?
Yes.
Unless
Yeah.
you're wearing something that includes something that's a new.
Whoa.
I don't think that.
Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. I was like, wait, did we? Okay.
What were there new
Well,
clothing
technically,
added?
kind of, maybe, yes. There was.
Regardless, what are you wearing, Leesh? What is?
Because Sarah is.
Oh, that's true. Technicality. It's fine. It's fine. Moving right along.
I digress. I am wearing the same outfit that I was wearing yesterday because I didn't have time to be bothered to change it today. I am wearing my super cool blue soccer socks.
Oh, I like those.
Love them. With my cute little white bow shoes
Adorable.
things.
The bow tie shoes.
Yep, the bow tie shoes.
Sweet shoes.
And the white pleated skirt.
Yes,
It's
very
a good
nice.
one.
And the
classic.
yellow and the blue. Yeah, yellow and blue.
The rugby
Stripey
shirts.
stripes. Yes.
Yep.
And a sweet little dandelion in my hair.
Aww. So precious. And Joelle, what are you wearing?
I finally found the it's the
Finally,
jumper
it's
dress. It's the denim jumper dress. Finally found that with the striped
Stripey
shirt.
shirt underneath. It's really cute.
Yes.
I was super excited. I was looking for it for a long time.
Good
And
find.
I'm wearing that with the gray leggings and the I love those freaking hiking boots, the dark red.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
were
Boots?
crafted ones.
Nice.
Those are really cool.
And then I have the pink hat on my head.
Oh,
The knit.
The knit cap.
knit cap.
Yeah.
Perfect combo. I like it.
And then I think I'm currently wearing my brown glasses, but like I switch around all the time.
Yeah.
It's you have options. Don't make yourself wear one.
I change my glasses almost every day, more than the outfit.
And why shouldn't you? And I'm wearing orange pants, old stuff. What shoes am I wearing? Forgot. Something. And I know, blue shoes. And then I'm wearing, to jump into
Yeah.
the What's New Pussycat, I am wearing a shirt, what is a prize from Break Tapper.
Heck yeah.
I
Oh,
noticed that, and I was
yeah.
like, "How are you doing so well?"
Oh, well, I paid a lot.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
Yes, you can talk about.
Can we wait?
you
Can we
talk
wait?
about
Or should we talk now?
Yes. Oh,
We can wait, we can wait.
Well, we can just say we'll start off by saying there was a huge update on Tuesday. It was actually
Epic.
out of epic. We had to be
was
out of commission.
epic.
Out of commission for a while. We had to wait. We were patient for hours.
Yeah, no, I mean the last time they had a big update that took like all day, that was just flowers.
Right? Yeah, it's true. It wasn't anything too substantial.
Yeah.
I was expecting like 1 or 2 things. I wasn't expecting.
Oh, it was amazing.
All the
There's-
stuff.
I can't wait
things.
to talk about everything.
Well,
Yeah.
let's start.
I'm so
Go
excited.
ahead. What do we want to talk
So
about first?
what's new, Pussycat?
What's new, Pussycat?
What's new, Pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, wait. I feel like because this is so big, do we need to talk about birthdays first?
We can get birthdays out of the way.
Get those out of
Yeah,
the way.
because we can't forget a very special birthday this
Yes.
week.
Oh, so we had one that we missed.
We missed. It was I wasn't sure if we were talking about
Past ones?
past
Or
like,
upcoming.
Yeah,
I have both. So if we want to cover, we could first cover our sweet dear new friend Stitch's birthday.
Right?
Yeah.
It was
His
February
birthday was-
10th. I missed it. I didn't even know. I feel bad.
Was
I
he
totally
around for
forgot.
February 10th?
Yeah, it was Saturday. I
it
think.
was just a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
So-
because math.
so I guess what
because
I'm-
it was my fault because I didn't put it in the calendar.
No, it's
it was
totally
new. It
It's
was a
in
new
the
birthday.
calendar. I saw it. When did you add it?
I didn't.
It's been
The
there.
mystery
Then
elf
maybe I did.
added it. Who added it? Don't
Sarah,
know.
did you add
Sarah
it?
doesn't know anything about that. What are you
Sarah must have edited the calendar.
I added a few birthdays.
Aw, thanks,
No
Rar.
problem.
But no, I guess I wasn't sure last week if we should be talking about
Future
like
ones?
the ones that had just happened or upcoming. And
We can
I think we do both.
Yeah, sure. 'cause
Okay.
We can,
Right.
So last week we should have talked about Stitches,
But we didn't
I
know.
we didn't know he was coming
Yes.
up. Okay, I thought
so
I
he's
missed
fine.
it.
No,
okay.
And that way we cover all our bases, especially if we get new friends who have just had a
That's also
birthday.
Yeah,
true.
it's
It
gonna be
wouldn't
overwhelming.
fair.
Yes.
It just wouldn't be fair.
That's right. So this way we cover it. So anyway, that's right. Stitch's birthday was the 10th.
And he's the cutest.
And he's so
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
precious.
Choo, choo, choo.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Say it's your birthday.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's my birthday too. Yeah.
Oh.
Whose birthday is it?
Upcoming, we have, it is going to be Sprinkle's birthday.
Sprinkles.
It'll be February 20th, so keep
Okay.
an eye out for Sprinkle's birthday.
Okay, so that would
Sprinkles
be
is-
was that Tuesday next week.
I think that sounds about right. Yeah, because
What day was it?
Thursday is 22nd, so yes.
Okay.
Tuesday. Look out.
Tuesday.
Go and celebrate with Sprinkle. She probably won't acknowledge it.
She's a little conceited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not really good at celebrating their own birthdays.
No.
It's weird. You would think at least the divas would care.
That's true.
Or the pop stars.
Right?
Well,
What
pop stars. Yeah, pop star slash diva. Perfect.
Yeah.
And
I can't
Sprinkle is
believe
one.
you
Maybe she
remembered
has a
my
chance.
birthday. Of course you would.
Where's my present? I know you know it's my birthday. It's the most important.
I love getting gifts from a fan on my birthday. It's not that hard.
That'd be so perfect.
Well, maybe they will. They did say they added new text.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll
Did
have to
update
wait
some
and see.
text here and there.
I'm excited. So, okay, fingers crossed for Sprinkle acknowledging her
my
birthday.
gosh.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll check it out.
Well,
If not,
anyway.
we will
It's an
acknowledge
ask.
it. We'll acknowledge it for
Nintendo.
her.
It's an ask.
Hey Nintendo, we know you're listening because this update proves it.
Yes, you answered so many of our wishes. Thank you, Nintendo. Oh.
And we're not unoriginal, right? We're completely original.
Not.
in all our thoughts and hopes and dreams.
That's
We're
right.
We're not the
original.
only ones.
No
with
one
these
else has
thoughts.
one of these.
No, yes,
We are not the only ones in these thoughts. I don't understand the English language that you've just used.
I'm just saying that these are only our wishes, and no one else could
Oh, yes.
possibly have drummed these wonderful things up, so they must be listening.
Absolutely not. Unbelievable.
Oh, birthdays, guys. It's cool. But so let's get into what's new, Pussycat.
Oh my
I'm
God.
excited.
What's next? What's next? What do you want to go through next?
Well, since we talked about it a little bit, let's talk about Break Trapper. I can't say it right.
Yeah, you guys can talk about Break Tapper.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
Oh.
tap out of this one.
You guys, so I think I told you earlier that I have been not spending any of my little break tapper earnings so I can get
you're
this
saving up.
statue,
Are
and I
you?
am only
Oh my gosh.
20% there, but I have like 2,500
That's
bottle caps.
amazing. Oh,
I've been
wow.
working so hard.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. I salute you and your efforts. That is some self-control and some power.
Yes.
Button
I hate
tapping.
that game so
Oh,
much.
it's so much fun. And also,
What
and
is
also,
fun about it?
What?
I did spend 250 bottle caps or whatever they are in the beginning just to see how many essences I would get, and you only get one wonky little stupid
No.
essence. It is
No.
not worth it.
Not worth it at all.
Do it for
BS.
250 bottle caps.
That's definitely not worth it. One?
All
I
that-
was thinking
all
it would be
that
like
effort.
5 or something.
one.
My tears are not worth
Okay.
one essence.
So it's
You
definitely
heard
worth
it
getting
here.
the other stuff.
Don't bother on. I mean, as precious as essences are, it doesn't
Unless
seem
you
like it's
need
worth it.
one and you have like a ton of bottle caps to spare.
Yeah.
Go for it, but
Don't-
yeah, don't work for it.
I just wanted out of curiosity. I was like, oh.
No, that was good
How many?
research. My gosh, that's crazy.
The
but
fact that you
I've
already
been
have
holding out on those
2,500.
t-shirts.
That's pretty awesome.
And every time I'm like, yeah. Let me just double check. It might not be that many, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely over 2,000.
Wow.
I just
That's
added
awesome.
Dottie to my camp.
Yay, Daddy, welcome.
No, you may as well save up your Nintendo points to get a few essences, or not. You can't get essences.
You
with your
can't.
Nintendo,
Unfortunately.
but you may as well save up something else and get. I don't know.
Yeah, just talk to your villager friends. I mean, campers.
I wonder how many resources you get because they have the
Not
other
enough.
ones.
It can't be enough
I haven't
resources.
tried
Like if you only get one essence, you could just get like 5 steel or something.
That sounds terrible.
I can
some
check.
BS.
I can
No,
sacrifice.
don't do it. Oh, you're working so hard. Don't
I'll
do
be
it.
so mad.
I won't be checking. I barely
if it's
have
like
any.
one.
No.
I'm so bitter about this little game.
Well, the thing is,
Okay.
it's
So let's
definitely.
talk about
yes.
strategy,
So
right?
yes, it's
so
possible.
can I tell you what my strategy is, and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
So I hit the button.
Yes, that's good. Okay, good start.
Okay.
Yes.
I wait for it to tell me if it's a 5 or a 30 or I've
That's
never
Yes.
seen a
first step.
50.
You've never seen a 50?
I have not yet. I saw
Okay.
Sarah had a 50.
Yeah. They come up pretty frequently.
Frankly,
but
I
you
haven't
haven't
played
been
that
playing.
often. I was
F this.
shown a 30 a few times.
Sure.
Whether or not I achieved that 30 is up for debate. So then I hit the button again,
Yes.
and I don't try to aim for anything because it doesn't matter. So I get whoever.
Oh.
Does
Oh.
it does it
For the
matter?
first one. For the first one.
For the first one.
I'll let you talk.
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
let you finish, like
That's
Kanye.
Thank you. I guess I'm Taylor Swift in this scenario. Gross. And then
Wait, which part?
what?
That I'm Kanye or that you're Taylor?
That I'm Taylor.
Oh, Tay Tay.
Or that you're
Tay Tay.
Kanye. The combo, really.
Just shake it off.
It's the wrong dynamic. Anyway, so then when
Yes.
I get ready for the second one,
Awesome.
I know that I'm aiming for, let's say, the green, which I think is Isabel. I could be wrong.
If that was the first one you had.
Like I know I want.
You want to match your first
I
one.
want to match.
I'm not an idiot. I know how matching
Well, you
works.
said you
It's
wanted
okay.
the green one. I'm like, you're not going for a multi-combo here. You're going for
It's
whatever
okay. Joelle,
I'm not-
you're fine.
Okay, so you had Isabel the first time. You want to go
So,
for Isabel the second
assuming my
Yes.
random generated first one was Isabel.
Yes.
Then on the second one, I know I'm aiming for Isabel. So I
That's
watch it
right.
go around a few times, and then I figure out that it's like yellow. So I go like yellow right before it. So I go yellow, green,
yeah.
yellow, green, and finally when I feel confident,
Yes.
I tap it, and sometimes I get it, and sometimes I don't.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then on the third one, do the same thing. Let's say it's blue before the green. So then I'm like blue, green, and then finally I feel confident. I hit it. And I'm like 30 to 40% successful on the third
I
one.
hear you.
Okay.
Yes, understandable. But you've got the right technique.
You're
going.
yes.
Yes.
You're close.
So the technique is right. What am I doing wrong?
Okay. So do you want to talk first?
Well,
I
was
have
just-
some techniques.
No, tell me your techniques
Okay.
because I think it'll help me
Number
too.
one, I've done a little research, and not online or anything.
No,
just
you're
like
fine.
my own like little tapping
Hey,
research.
Research online is also okay. But tell
Okay.
us your testing research.
Okay. So the first thing that I do is I always try to get the same character, and that is the little fat short penguin. He's the red one.
Aw.
What's his name? Giuseppe.
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
You always try to get the same character for.
For every time I play.
Oh, okay. So
Ooh,
you try to control
that's
the
cool.
first one.
Yes. So the first one is it's almost like if I tap it like right after it starts going, I'll just tap it like nonchalantly, and it's almost always because it starts at the same order.
Right.
It always wraps around.
The
at
first
the same
one is
time.
the same order of. The second one
I did
is a
not
different
realize.
order, but always
But
the
always
same.
the same.
The
They're
third
always
one
the
is the
same.
same. Different order,
Yes.
always the same. Yeah.
So I always do Giovanni.
Okay.
At least I try to, and it's like really gives me like a mind f if I screw up and
Oh,
get
gotcha.
a different one. But I always try for Giovanni, and then the second one I always know that I'm going to look for Isabel because Isabel's right before
Okay.
Giovanni, and then
Alright.
like I don't have to like constantly
Right,
keep
you don't have
thinking
to
about
keep looking
what
at
the
it.
Because
next
part of
one
it
is.
is like
Makes
it
more
takes me a while to figure out the pattern.
Right. Yes.
So I know
Yeah,
that it's
I
always
agree.
green the second one, and I always tap it when I see her. As soon as I
Yes.
see her, I tap
Yes.
it, and I also keep my thumb really close to the
No,
screen.
my thumb was super close. I kept being afraid I was gonna like graze it accidentally
Oh yeah.
And then the third one is always yellow,
before.
Before-
gotcha for
before
the Giovanni,
Giovanni.
pattern.
and which is Tom Nook.
Yellow
I
is
think.
Tom Nook. Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
And it always
Or
starts.
Tommy.
So it always
Tom.
the third
no,
one.
it's definitely Tom.
It's Tom, not Tommy.
It's the
Tommy's
it's
the little
grown
boy.
up.
Yeah,
It's the
okay.
grown up
Adult.
one.
So it always starts on yellow
Yes.
for the third one.
Okay.
Always. So
Oh.
it gives me the most around. It gives me a full cycle,
gives you a full cycle before you have to
I
hit.
tap it, and I always try to tap it on the first try because I feel like in my
gets fa-
mind it gets faster.
No, I don't think it's in
the-
your mind. It does get faster.
The last one is definitely a faster spin.
But I mean, like even as it starts,
Oh,
it's
you
a
mean it
little
gets
bit slower,
faster as
and
it goes?
I've watched it because like I'm sitting there going, yellow, green, yellow, green,
Oh.
yellow, green, and then like by the time I caught up, it's like super fast.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So I always tap it on that yellow one. The other thing that I noticed is that 30s and 50s are considerably faster
Yes,
than the regular
definitely.
5s.
Okay.
So sometimes with the 50s, like I'll even like for the last one, I'll tap it as soon as I get the yellow or slightly after I see like I
Yes.
know what the next one in the sequence before that is. Which I think
Yeah,
is
The pre-
fine.
it's the
I
pre-tap.
found that where I
Yes.
was hitting it when I thought I was supposed to, and I was already too late.
That
Yes.
cool. Yes. So these are good pro tips. I have one little bonus pro tip I could possibly
Yes, go
add.
ahead.
If you want to try it, if you need a quick pull on that last one, because for the last one, I will tap it first and hold my thumb on it when it first starts spinning, and then I just release it when it's the one I want.
Oh.
Or as in the case for the higher ones, the one before the one I
That's
want.
good to know too.
Yeah, try it. Give it a try and see how it works.
Because because I did try in the third one, like as soon as because it's like kind of halts between the second and the third one. It like glows if you get the first two, they glow, and then there's like a pause before the third one will start going, and I'm just like fast tapping, and it doesn't acknowledge, because I know that right after yellow is red.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was like, if I fast tap, it's gonna work. It does not. It does not
it makes you
register the
wait.
red.
Gotcha.
Until after that cycle. So I always get like Isabel or something after that.
So it's not worth it to do the fast tap.
To do the fast tap.
Gotcha. That's really cool. This is awesome. I'm going to try going. I love the plan to go for pick a color, because that way, if it's always the same color before the next one, that makes more sense.
That part I get. Yeah.
I'm excited. This is awesone. I feel like I have more T-shirts in my sights.
Yes, yes. I very rarely.
Joelle, you're the
very
best.
rarely lose at this point. I only have 2010
That's
battle
a
caps.
lot.
I
just don't think
overestimated, but
I just don't think my heart could handle this little game.
You know what though? It's if it's not
too epic stressful.
if it's not fun for you,
Then
you
stop.
shouldn't
Then you
do it.
shouldn't.
That's right.
That's my rule, which is why I just said F it and put my phone down and watch the Olympics instead.
Yay! Aw, it's a good
Because I
rule.
also found that I can play the game while watching the Olympics. What I cannot do while watching the Olympics is play break tapper.
That's fair. It does require some concentration for
So
sure.
at least for now, I'm at least waiting till the 25th
tried-
before I play again.
I tried to play break tapper while I was donating blood on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh,
That's so stressful.
Not a good idea.
No, why?
I was like, oh, cool, I could just relax. Like, no.
No.
It was not a happy time.
Oh my
I had to
goodness.
put the phone down and close my eyes.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry.
yeah, don't do it. I don't recommend that.
No.
It's for non-blood donation times.
Yes.
It's for recovery after blood donation, maybe, if you feel up to it.
Yes.
Nah.
If
Yes.
it doesn't stress you
Yes.
out to play it,
That's right. Oh, that's a good point.
gets my blood boiling.
You'll get, well, if you want to continue, if you want to try with the techniques, you might like
I
it a little
will.
more.
I will
Give it a
give
try.
an attempt to it at some point.
At least
when
to
I'm
get some
feeling,
t-shirts.
When I'm feeling like I can handle the
There you
I
go.
pressure.
feel like the rest of the stuff may not be worth it for you.
No.
One essence is that as much as I crave the essences, that is psht.
Yeah,
Now,
I was just very
There is a
disappointed.
trend with this podcast where I say something that I'm super skeptical about, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm super into it. So
Oh yeah, that's,
we'll
so
come back to
see.
this conversation.
Yeah, we'll check it out. But I'm really excited, Leesh. I'm excited to try the technique of the.
thank you.
I'm super psyched. I can't wait to give it a go, and I can't wait to see when you have that statue in your camp because you're
so
so.
excited.
That's so many that you've got already. All the bottle caps.
I'm
impressed.
only 20% there, guys.
But that's so many bottle caps.
I mean, it's only been less than 2 days, so
yeah,
it's
I didn't
crazy
play it all
amount of stuff.
today.
times
either.
5.
So that was
So
yesterday.
in like a week and a half, you'll be all over that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm so excited.
Oh, totally covered it.
What's next?
Fantastic. Okay, well, there's so many things in this update. What about the splendid little surprise we have when you look at your main map, and there will be a little.
Yeah, the balloons.
My heart, you guys.
My favorite moment was when we were all texting each other right as we
gosh.
all logged into the
Yes.
thing. And then I was just like, why are there balloons on my little map icon? And then Sarah was like, open it, Joelle, open it. And I opened it and I squeed. You couldn't hear me in the texting.
Oh.
and I'm like, roar, roar, roar. I know what that is. I know what it is.
It's just such a sweet. It's a
so
sweet
excited.
surprise. So it's a good throwback to old Animal Crossing, and it's a sweet.
Yeah, do you
new
want to
thing.
explain the reference?
Oh, sure. Back in City Folk, and then as far back as I think the original GameCube Animal Crossing, you could shoot with a slingshot these little balloons that would go flying across your screen and have little presents attached, and they would drop down and have a sweet gift inside.
I'm
For
glad they
some
made
reason, this did not stress me out with my fear of
Oh,
balloons.
good.
I don't know why, because I feel like it's.
They are truly floating out in the ether. They could go anywhere, but you're okay with
I
these
don't know
ones.
why.
But
Because
they're
they're
more
full
like
of
hot
gifts.
air balloons
Yes.
to me.
They are anchored
Yes.
by heavy gifts.
Yes.
That's true.
Like
Can't go too
like
far.
the yellow balloons. Should we talk about that?
Oh my gosh,
Have,
I haven't
like-
seen one yet, Joelle. I'm so
Oh man,
excited.
I've now seen it twice.
Is that definitely true?
what?
That they're better?
Yeah, there's totally different stuff in there. So the red,
do you get in them?
So the red balloons have like fish and butterfly, and you usually get one of each.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow balloons have like 7 steel and a thing of honey,
oh,
or a fishing net.
So
and
I'm
a-
pretty sure that crap one that Sprinkles gave me was a yellow balloon with 4 cotton in it.
Yes, that was a yellow balloon.
Oh, because
That was a piece of crap balloon.
well, maybe the key is that if it has a crafting material, then it gets to be a yellow balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting material or like a honey or a net.
I got a fertilizer from
Oh.
Tex the other day.
Aw.
Which
That's
was
also
very
probably
nice.
a yellow
Which was
balloon.
yellow.
Probably that
Yeah.
makes sense. So like the more
I see.
rare things.
So non things that you can catch.
Yeah,
Catch or
I
harvest.
do think it's interesting that you're getting in a red balloon from your camper pals things that you are supposed to collect for them and give to them.
Yes.
and they're now giving it back so that you could give to them again.
Wait, is it the person that...
I mean, not
okay.
necessarily, but, you know,
Yes.
let's say Sprinkles did just give you a horse mackerel, and then the very next time you saw Sprinkles, she wants 3 horse mackerel.
That would be really funny. I'm going to have... Can we keep track of this? Is that
but in the Wii game, remember, like, one animal would give you a package to deliver to another animal.
Yes, that's true, too. They would actually have you go on errands to deliver packages, so
Okay. I'm
maybe.
just, like, my perspective of this is these are things that
Yes.
you always give to them, and they don't do
never give
anything
them
with
back to
them.
you.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I
I
get
don't.
that.
I was never under the impression that they traded these
Right.
these resources with each other, but now I am. Now
Right.
I am. Now I
I
know
wonder if that
there's
would
more
come
to
up
it.
next, in like as a dream
Maybe.
suite, like that you
We'll
could
see.
actually. I mean, now that we have lost items.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's talk about lost items.
Oh my god! I caught a jar today. I was like, oh, what's a pale chub doing in the lost saltwater
shores?
shores?
Oh, it looked like a pale chub in the thing.
Oh, it was a really
Yes.
tiny little
It was
fish.
tiny, and I'm like, what tiny fish lives down
lives in
here?
saltwater shores.
That's so
I was like, did we get new fish?
Oh,
I know
oh.
they've been promising
I
us
know,
new
right?
fish. Is it a new fish? And,
And
it
so
was a jar.
was it like a message in a bottle or something?
It was just a jar.
Oh,
It was like, here's a jar. We should
and
bring this to the campsite.
Someone at your camp wanted
Yeah.
that jar. Got
Yeah.
it. And I heard that it was you, but someone else in our Facebook group shook trees to find it.
Yes, and I didn't disclose that when we were messaging because I wanted it to be a surprise if you guys hadn't had it yet. But it was cute.
What did it look like?
It was I shared captures of it if you want to look at the thingy.
Oh, is
but
it
it's
in
just
the-
hard
the
to see.
group
It's hard to see. It's in the little. It's in the tree. You can see it. It actually, when I saw it, I was like, it looks like there's a pouch, but it looks like it's hovering in the air, like further back, like they planned it wrong. And then I was like, went up to the tree and I shook the tree, and the little like pouch fell out of the tree. It's very cute. I was super excited about it. It's very fun.
And then Leesh and I both found
Yes.
a book in the market, a lost book.
Was yours just
Awesome.
hanging out on the ground?
Mine was just on the ground.
Okay.
I then went to like every other place and looked on the ground for things.
Oh,
Maybe there's more lost.
Have you
books.
only been getting one a day?
I had one
First lunch?
today.
I didn't have one yet today because I didn't play much today.
Okay.
And it was again. I was been hanging out basically in my camp. Just 'cause I didn't get really play very much, so I just
Yeah.
was hanging out in my camp. So if I went in, then people had chores for me or whatever,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got a task from Hamlet, and he had
Mm-hmm.
lost something when he was. What did he say? He was. Of course, it was probably some like doing pull-ups in a tree. Maybe it fell out of my pocket then.
So it was another tree?
It was another tree, but this one was not in the tree.
Oh.
It was a book lying on the ground near a tree.
Oh, hey.
So there we go.
Yeah, I just thought it was what was I about to say? Interesting that something. Oh, interesting that I could find the book without being requested.
Yes.
Yes.
But
'Cause
that's
I like stumbled upon the book and I was like, oh hey, what's this all about? And then I was like, what do I do with this? And
Yes,
it wasn't
it's
like
once it's been
dictated by
spawned,
Merengue.
Yes.
Yeah,
you can get it.
it's out
yeah.
there. Yeah.
It's
You
available.
don't have to do one
So
thing
it's just
to
like
get
the
to
money in
another.
the trees. Like you don't have to be told. You just
Right.
know
It's
it's
kind
right.
of nice, though, because what if you
Yes.
don't go to your campsite
Yeah,
that day?
you don't have to.
right.
Could
Then
just
you
show
know
up.
to go to your campsite after you retrieve
Right.
the book. It's also not in your inventory.
Oh, that's
I
good.
looked for it.
So you can't like have too much
You can't
stuff.
sell it.
Oh,
Oh,
You can't-
Yeah, no, you can't sell. But it does. It shows up in your special things. It shows up where your calling cards are.
in the dot menu.
Yeah.
Ah.
But it's not. It's not.
You can't.
you can't
you
sell
can't do
it.
anything with
Like
it, but it does show up there.
furniture.
I sent you guys a screenshot. I thought.
Oh, I might have missed it.
Yeah.
That's
of where
awesome.
it sits.
So it does show you
It
have
does
it.
exist.
I wonder if it's something that it's if you don't deliver it within the day, does it not? Can you not deliver it? Do you have to do it the same day? Because I think in old Animal Crossings, you would if you would just have
It
this
probably expires. Yeah.
like maybe it'll just disappear
Because if there's a new task the
But
next
what-
day,
But what will Hamlet do if he doesn't get his book back?
he'll like
he'll have to read a different Shakespeare
That's right. Because
he's Hamlet.
oh
I found your lost pouch picture, Sarah. It's like this little blue with yellow.
yes, and you can see
Yellow,
little
like,
tassels on
tassels.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Can't wait for that one.
it's adorable. Oh my gosh.
And it looks like you found it in a like one of the shaking trees.
Yes, that is something
It
that
was in a money tree, not
that's
in
correct.
a fruit tree.
Not in an active fruit tree. It was in a money
So it's a
tree.
reason to continue
Even
to
though
shake
she said,
trees.
or he or she said it was by the apple tree.
She said she found it, or she lost it while she was picking apples.
Oh,
So I mean, I took that as a clue to go
Wherever
to
you have apples,
Breezy
yeah.
Hollow. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's what I did, and there it was.
that's so awesome.
What's
I,
next? What's
I love
next?
that new surprise.
That was a good
That was
surprise.
not even anything that they promised, and yeah.
I know we didn't have any expectation for that, which was really
know.
exciting. How about something we did have expectation for, which is the 2 rugs in camp.
Yay!
It's here. Yeah, so I immediately threw down another rug and was like, oh, there's so many more rugs for me to craft. So I started crafting more. I can't wait to have.
I saw my friend Lauren today had a rug that looked like a cobblestone grassy area.
Oh, yeah.
And I have no idea where to find that rug and how to craft it and what it is. Have you seen it?
I think it is in the regular rug crafting area.
I need to go check it out.
Yes.
It looks amazing because she made it look like a little patio deck. It's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah, there's cool ones. Oh, man. Little earth.
I tried to put down all my flower pots.
Okay.
And it said that I didn't have enough space for it, even though I clearly did. So
there's a limit to how many items you can put in your camp.
Items you can put in your camp.
Yeah.
That made me sad.
I'm sorry.
I kept running out today because all the little things don't take up as much space.
Yeah, you could put so many little things in camp.
Yeah, it must be like a 50 item limit or something like that. I don't
it's
know.
low.
That array doesn't add things in the coding.
Programming 101 with Leesh.
Yep.
Oh, I want you guys to know that in my notes, I wrote down dumb game for Break Tapper. That was what my notes said.
So how do you really feel about Break Tapper?
We didn't talk about that to play Break Tapper. All those.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we finally have a purpose for friend powder.
Friend powder.
Yes, which is great. So further incentive to keep on cross-pollinating because that gives your friends friend powder.
And do those timed event or time goals. Yeah.
Time goals. That's
And
true.
have you noticed? I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like the kudos you get more friend powder now.
Oh, you do?
And yeah, today was 15 friend powder for 3 kudos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I wonder if it's a promotional time to get you to collect more and do
or maybe
more
they just upped it now that
or maybe they
Tapper
that's
is
a thing
out,
to do with it.
Yeah.
That could be.
because you're going to need more.
There's more of a purpose for
Yeah,
it.
it's easy to go through it.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah, watering. I assume watering is still just one. I haven't watered recently.
I would like it to be water, like one for every water
For every
plant
plant you water. I mean,
Yeah.
I would hope that if they're upping that, have you guys watered since the?
Nope.
Maybe that'd be good to find out if
Yeah,
water
we'll have to
has
investigate.
improved.
That would be a good thing indeed.
Because you're still getting. I've been getting great cross pollination rewards.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a limit, but I've gotten 25 from people.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know
Up
if there's
to
a limit
25.
either. Well,
Yeah.
what we should do is I'll take a load of 40 flowers over to visit you and ask if you get 40.
Like I'm pretty sure I did way more than 20 in someone's the other day. So
gotcha.
you could tell me if you guys got more than 25. Yeah, we could try that out.
Yeah, I can look in the history for sure.
Well, except now I'm kind of reserving. Speaking of more things that are new,
yeah.
I'm reserving the standard flowers.
Right. I was just about to go into now we have flower requests from our campers.
Which makes me so angry because it's so much more work than just grabbing it. You have to go get the seeds, either pollinate or buy them.
You gotta
then
have them
to
on
plant
hand.
them. You have to wait 3 hours, which is just like the fruit, but not quite the same. Fruit just come to you without you trying.
I
I'm very
subtitled
grumpy
this
about this.
the forced fun
Yes.
part of the game because they're forcing you to do the
They're
gardening.
forcing us to enjoy the flowering part of this game.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
but-
I was ill prepared for this when I first
right.
saw it. I was like, "What the f is this?"
Right. Not
and
a
why
good
would I
surprise.
why would I have these on hand? I was not happy.
I mean,
And then-
luckily I have had them on hand because I've been collecting, but if I had just finished cross-pollinating, I would have had nothing on
Right.
hand.
But we did learn that, you
Yes.
got a gift from
Sweet Pietro sent me a balloon, just like in Hunger Games,
With a flower in it, right?
with a flower in it.
Yeah, those balloons, you're right, are just like Hunger Games, except without the death.
That's right. Less death.
It is nice. It's
Very
this
much
thing you've been
like-
wanting. I've been noticing that the red balloons have things that I'm low on.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's things you're
Right?
low in, or things I feel like people have animals have requested
Yeah.
So it's
that I
intentional.
couldn't fulfill.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is very
Because
interesting.
I noticed I only had like one squid, and I was grumpy, and I
Wow.
couldn't get any
Yeah.
squid from the river
then,
or from
ta-da.
the shore, and then a squid arrived in the mail.
Great. That is
In the
actually
balloon mail.
fantastic. And I'm really excited to hear that is a bonus from the balloon. So it's like they're paying attention.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Mitch.
Hey.
Just like
Just like
Hamish.
Hamish. When you think that Hamish has forgotten all about you, he's really sending you the salve to
Just
cure
like
your burns.
grumpy old man Hamish. Hamish and Avery, how similar are they?
Oh,
The same.
same person.
Except that now Avery is dressed in an adorable what's the pink and black striped shirt again? The beatnik
Oh, the
shirt.
beatnik
Oh,
shirt.
yeah.
And the hat.
Artist hat?
The flat hat. The
Oh.
the
boater?
straw hat, the
Pork
boater
pie?
straw hat. Pork pie. Yeah.
All are correct.
And I have him dressed as that, and he looks way less grumpy now.
Speaking of things you're dressing Avery in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is perfect.
Spoiler
Why are
alert.
you
Segue.
saying sorry when this is the perfect segue into
You say
animal
spoiler,
clothes?
I say segue.
Right, come on. This is perfectly intentional.
So, as promised, like 2 months ago, I feel like
it was a while.
we are dressed in our animals, and oh my god, the screenshots and
They're
walking
so
around people's
ridiculous.
camps. I cannot
So
stop
precious.
giggling.
So cute. The glasses are
So
my
adorable.
favorite.
First of all,
Girl.
the dogs wear the glasses the best of all the people that wear of all the animals that wear glasses.
Have they not put any on?
If you put the hipster glasses that you can craft on any dog, it fits so perfectly on
What's
their
the
face.
want to
hipster
do
glasses?
The ones you can craft,
tortoiseshell.
the tortoiseshell.
Oh, I put those on Bud because I didn't like Bud's sunglasses. Bud's
Bud looks so
glasses.
cute.
I was actually wondering if you could dress
So
Bud
dapper.
and
Rex.
Rex the same and see how similar they look. But they
interesting.
just have a different mane.
Their manes are different,
and they're
yeah.
and like they're different shaded,
Like
fur
fur
color,
fur fluff.
But like, I bet they'd look kind of twinny. It would be so adorable. I was
feel like
thinking the
that's
same thing with Tex and
profiling.
Rolled.
Yes.
I'm not saying they fine.
So
think all
precious.
lions look the same.
You think
don't
all
you?
lions look the same?
Oh my gosh.
All penguins look the same. I was gonna do it, but I do want to. I want to like match all of. It's just my like my OCD nature. I just want to match all of the
Yeah.
animals to each
But it
other.
sounds so
have you
cute,
made
though.
Rex look like Tex and Tex look like Rex?
I have not because
I
I,
have-
figured you were gonna do. I actually went into your camp and I
Oh.
saw Rex
Rex is
wearing
wearing
Texas
I
jacket.
just gotta get Tex in there.
Yay.
Please figure out how to take the greatest selfie ever with those two.
Oh, yes.
And then my sweet little Jay.
Yes, Jay is the best.
He's-
His little face.
I think he might be one of my favorite
Aw.
animals.
Now that you
His-
can dress him,
Yes, in his cute little pink glasses.
He looks so happy.
Oh god,
those pink glasses look so great on Pietro. I can't even. handle
yes,
it.
that was amazing.
Pietro, just dress Pietro in pink, and you just it's just
Pops.
perfect.
Perfect popping pet Pietro.
Pietro
One-
also looks really good in plaids of all kinds.
Oh,
Like I tried the turquoise black
Oh.
plaid.
Okay,
shirt,
gotcha. The mint
whatever.
check, whatever it is.
Sure, of course you know the
Something.
name of it.
I don't know. That might be wrong.
Yeah, no, you know the name. You're just being.
modest.
But yeah, no. Pietro looks great. Pietro looks great in all kinds of things.
He's a handsome man.
One animal type that does not look good in glasses would be sweet merengue.
No, I tried so hard.
Does
And
not
Merengue looked ridiculous. Also, the beaks on Avery and Apollo not so great with the glasses.
Oh, I haven't tried them yet.
Right.
no, they're not
But
quite right.
Jay's looks great.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got a smaller face. It's the
Yeah.
big beak.
They've got that big
Basically, if they don't
schnoz.
have a nose or if they have a too big of a nose, it's not quite right. But
Yeah.
it's
And
so
some of the
fun.
hats get like super tiny on some of the
Really funny though. I really like
They
it.
look squished and,
do.
and poppy on them. Yeah.
But I'm excited they still let them wear them. So it's not
Yeah.
like you can't try.
It was
Right.
interesting because when they announced it on the notice, it said, "And some clothes you can't put on some animals."
Right.
But I guess they just meant you can't put pants and
Yeah.
hair treatments or
Right.
whatever.
I suppose you can't give them the dandelion. Like
yeah,
the
or
little
the
swoop.
star.
Yeah. I guess it's because it would just be embedded in their head.
Well, really, if you look at the glasses, they're really floating off their heads anyway.
Yeah.
Aw, so
But it's
precious.
It's amazing.
It is
I love
really
it so
And I
much.
gave Twiggy those star sunglasses.
Oh my gosh, those star sunglasses.
Oh my gosh.
Somehow I don't have those. I have not
You've
purchased
been
those
avoiding
yet.
them because you didn't like them, didn't you?
I think I didn't
Right?
want to ever wear them, and I was like, I don't want that. Now I'm like, oh, I need
Yeah.
them for my animals.
You know what I'm regretting? Not making all of the clothes multiple times during the snow
Yes.
event.
I know.
Yes.
Because someone was dressed matchy with, I think it was Sprinkle in
the
the
snow-
jacket, the
That's-
snow jacket,
oh.
and I was like,
did not.
I wish I
And we had
thought of
talked
that.
about how they were going to work with the clothing.
Yes.
Yeah, we weren't sure if there were going to be special clothes for animals or if you use your own.
Right.
So I didn't go hog wild
Yeah.
and make everything twice.
yeah.
I did a few. I did make 2 of the snow
Yeah.
coats, and I also made 2 of the tiaras.
I did buy
Nice.
extra glasses just in case, but I just knew I wanted 9 pairs of glasses so
Right.
that everyone in my
Yes,
camp,
because all the
including me, could
glasses.
wear them.
So I have a couple complaints
Oh, let's hear
already
it.
over
Okay.
the animal clothing
This
thing.
is the complaint time. Tell us your words.
The first thing is if you clothe an animal and then you send him away from your camp,
It's still tied to the animal.
it's still tied to the animal, and then I gotta go freaking do research to figure out which animal has it because it doesn't actually align to the clothes. It just says a camper is wearing that
Right.
with the clothes.
Yeah.
But if you click on the camper, it'll tell you what
Yes.
he's wearing in
Yep.
the context.
I have questions.
So
I would like-
before you send him home, you want to strip him of his
I wanna strip
special
him.
clothing.
Or like there should be a way to like, do you want to discard these clothes
Yes.
Yeah,
before you
like
leave?
a reset or something.
And also on the actual clothing itself,
To say who
it should say who's wearing it.
Yes. I think that's
Not
fair.
just that someone is wearing it.
It would be nice to have an override for things. I mean, not just clothing. Like if you think about with your camp stuff, with your furniture, if you put it in the RV, then you can't put it in your camp.
Right.
So then
You've
you
gotta
have to
pull
go
it.
to the RV, go pull it from the RV.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it
It
was
would be
a
nice
little
if you could
plucky
do
The
an
only time that
override.
works is if you have a camper that you need to bring in.
Yes, and it moves
and you
it
need
for
to
you.
auto. If you press auto, it'll do it for you.
Yeah, but then it but then you either have to decide that's the design you want, or you have to reset it all at the end. Like
Right. It'll go back to the
it'll
camper.
it'll work for
Correct.
that moment, but
Correct.
yeah, but
Yes.
it'll go back away again.
Yeah, I normally tell it to go away.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want something designing the campsite for me, please.
Yeah,
were you
I
gonna
want
say,
it to be
Sarah?
my design. Oh no, I had a question.
Yeah.
About the animals. Has anyone seen after you send an animal with clothing out of your camp?
Yes.
If they appear elsewhere at one of the other recreation spots, do they have that clothing?
They do
on?
not.
They
They
don't.
don't.
Then
No.
why doesn't it get rid of it from them?
Yes.
Because it's part of
Because
their
if you
profile
if you
now.
brought them back, they would wear it in your camp.
Okay,
they only
I get
wear
it.
it with it in
So-
your camp.
Yeah, because
They see
I
it.
did that the other day, or not the other day, a whole long time ago. I did that
like
yesterday.
a day ago.
I sent 5
So
away because
day.
I built my treehouse, and I think it was the treehouse. Yeah, I sent 5 away, and I brought them all back, and they re-had their clothes on again.
I gotcha. They're probably seeing it as a feature. So if you like a character that has to wear this particular set of clothing,
Right.
they'll always have that set of
But
clothing.
there would be nice to have the option to
Yeah, that's
say
fair.
no.
Yeah, just like
Disrobe.
override this choice.
Yes.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with it just totally taking their clothes off and putting the regular clothes back on them whenever you
just
leave.
to put it back in the stock.
It would just
I-
be easier for
I
me.
have a
Yeah.
secondary complaint.
Do it.
So one of my timed goals
Yes.
was to put a new artist hat on a character.
Okay.
Well, Mo already had an artist hat on,
Okay.
and he was not in my camp, so it's just
Yeah.
like, okay,
It
I'll
didn't
just
count
bring him back
retroactively.
in.
Yeah.
I had to craft a whole new artist hat.
Oh,
Well, why don't you just take Mo back?
It didn't work.
it made you craft
It made
a
me.
new
It
one.
said. I don't know if it's because it said new artist hat.
I didn't have to craft a new artist hat or new pink glasses, and someone was already wearing the pink glasses.
Maybe it's
It
a
was
higher
not
reward.
happy.
Could it have been a slightly better reward for that one? Like maybe instead of being one
don't
friend
know.
powder, it would be like 5. Or
But
something?
anyway, I crafted
Yeah.
another frickin' artist hat. I have two now, so now we can twin. It's great.
Yeah,
You
but
sound thrilled.
I'm super confused by that because I definitely didn't have that experience. Like when someone was already wearing the pink glasses, and I took them off of them and put it back in my inventory and sent them on their way, and then I found a different animal and put the pink glasses on that one,
And it was fine.
and it was fine.
Huh.
And then same thing. I didn't actually have the shirt yet. For some reason, I forgot to craft it, so I had to craft the shirt. So that was brand new. But the artist hat and the pink glasses, yeah, I didn't have to craft a new one.
Unfair.
Well, maybe it's a different.
I don't know.
Like it is just
It was
like
the same
a new
time
one.
goal. It was the.
So they were both. It didn't specify a new
Well,
one. It
now
was just a
Avery's
fluke.
wearing the artist hat.
It did say
But
new.
maybe,
new.
okay, so maybe I just finished crafting it, and I don't know, before I brought Mo back. I don't
Either
know.
way,
Either way, I ended up crafting a new artist hat.
Double
I was
hats.
actually really confused when I read those instructions because I was like, a new purple cap. And I was like, what's the purple cap? And then I went and found like the knitted cap, and I was like, I'm just put this on an animal. Nothing happened. And then I figured out that it was the artist hat, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this on an animal. And I was like, okay, I think I got it. And like I found that the instructions were confusing because it said new, and I thought maybe it was like a new thing that they were
Yeah.
giving us. And I looked everywhere for some new clothing that that I didn't know about. Wasn't no. It was just that you had to take the crafted items. I don't know where new comes from.
Unfair.
Yeah, I don't think I even had. Maybe I just haven't even looked at my time chores for today because maybe there is
It's
something
probably
there.
still there because I don't think that was a single day event.
I don't think so either.
I think that might still be. In
Oh,
there.
it was a start. Okay, I already did those. And I know what it is. I had the pink glasses and the beatnik shirt.
It
were
was the
mine.
pink glasses, beatnik shirt, and the
But then there was also
and
an
the purple
artist.
cap.
Oh, the purple hat. But I already had. No, I didn't have to craft a new one. I had one already. So that's
Right.
weird. So it was just a fluke. You have demand your money back.
I
From
think
Nintendo.
it probably was the fact that he wasn't in your camp anymore that
Maybe.
that it broke down. So there might be some
weird
issue with the game where
Well, I
like
was
they didn't think you already
pleased.
would have dressed someone and send them on their way by that point.
They were like, this is
I am
too new.
efficient.
you're
It's
way
too
too
new.
far in this game.
Well, we can talk about something else that's new that I don't have a good segue to get into.
I have some fun ones too, but go ahead.
Man. Well, let's talk about the amazing update to the quarry that we can do multiple asks at the same time.
There's
and
a
it
few
defaults to
little
10.
efficiency
So
things
great.
we could talk about.
Yeah,
Some
let's
like
talk
UI
about-
Yes,
changes.
let's talk about
So-
efficiency.
So yeah, we'll start with the quarry one because
Yes.
we've all been just
Clamoring.
begging for.
So nice.
Just like sometimes my finger would go numb just like trying to get
It
every
was-
person one by one.
It was just really tiring.
Tedious.
I was like, ugh.
Tedious.
And then sometimes I wouldn't do it until late in the day, and I'm like, is it even worth it at this
Yeah,
point?
no one's paying
Like,
attention
I
to the
don't
quarry
know.
responses. Yeah, it was a bummer before. So now you can go to the quarry, request. It's pre-checked the the most
So
recent
great.
10 friends. You just click one button.
I
You
know.
go back, just do it again. I guess I requested 40 friends in like 10 seconds.
It was amazing.
So great. It's
great.
amazing. It's so fast.
Now
love
I
it.
wish
What-
you could respond to requests in the same simple
I
fashion.
know.
Yes.
It's still going to be tedious, but at
Next.
least it's not so.
Here's a list
Yeah.
of
Just 5 people that are ready to go. Just
Yeah.
go.
Like I would love for that to be something in the friend the friend section. Like here are the quarry requests and check all.
Or even just a single
you know.
tap so you don't have to go into the
I
character.
hate they have to go in. If it
Yeah.
was just a mini button inside the button or
that'd be
something.
cool.
Yeah.
Just hit
Yep.
the shovel. Bing, bing,
Exactly.
or like have like a little little checkbox.
Yeah. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. So what are the other efficiencies?
Another efficiency, I noticed that the favorites button is now on the main craft screen instead of when you go into order and you have to do favorite. It's now its
Oh.
own button right there.
Wow, that's cool.
And so like because I use the favorites to collect all the things I still need to build. As I discover them, I just hit the favorite. Before you had to go click order screen, hit favorite, then go back. So
Yeah,
now
that's much more
they
convenient.
got rid of a couple clicks
Good
there by putting
job.
the favorite button on the front.
Oh,
and
yeah.
center. Yep. See that down there?
Yep,
Excuse me.
it's there.
I was very
Confirmed.
pleased. Very pleased to see that. And that's the
Confirmed.
case on all things that have a favorite.
Nice.
So I think the animals have it
They
too.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move the favorite.
I am not a super big fan of like I like that they showed us the little map, the little journey map of each character and how we're now at level X with them and
Sure.
the cute little thing. But it did make it harder to figure out what I've already crafted for like the 10,000 bell craft items.
Oh.
It's because it's sort of hidden now. They don't actually show it.
Wait, I'm
no,
sorry.
I
can
didn't
you-
know
So
that.
if you already crafted like, Drake's log, if you go to Drake's thing, you can't actually see that you crafted him a log.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
It sort of hides it. Yeah.
That's a weird
Oh.
surprise.
So it's kind of a bummer because before you could see sort of a shadow.
I
of
didn't
it.
even see the
Wow.
friendship level thing.
Yeah. So they have that cool
Yeah.
map, and so you could see what your goals are, but you can't go back and see details of your old goals.
Oh no.
Huh.
That's too
But-
bad.
What if there's ones that you haven't?
If you haven't done it yet, then it's
it'll show
there
up.
for you. So I haven't built the brick mailbox
see.
thing for someone.
I guess it's like it has to just be by memory now because I think if you go to the item it'll say they love it if you go to the item's craft screen. But
So
that
wait, what
seems
is your
involved.
question? I'm sorry.
It's not a question; it's a complaint that they got rid of like the ability, like because I like being able to see what I had done already.
What you had crafted for
yeah,
them?
yeah,
I
just
see.
to see like, oh yeah, that thing that was so.
That
Who would
belonged
ask
to
for that
who?
weird kooky
I
item?
gotcha.
Yeah. So, but it is cool that they made that little map
the
for you,
map
and you
is
can
really
see
cool.
what's coming up, especially for newer characters.
Sure.
You can see these like future. They have little musical notes on it for the newer characters.
Yes. Yes,
so-
and that,
Yeah,
like,
so it should just be nice that you could check, like, click on the heart.
I'd like to be able to click into it and see what I accomplished.
Because you could know if it was like on the because most of them would probably be on 15. So
Exactly.
you could just click that and see the gift would hover a picture there for a moment. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
'cause you
or
think-
fade it out. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
half
If you think about
opacity.
it, like a few weeks ago when we were first talking about that 10,000 bell craft item, we were able to go back and see, oh, that was
Yeah.
a 10 and that was a 15 and this
Yes.
and that. Can't really figure that out anymore.
Now it's hidden away.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sneaky.
bit of a bummer.
Why?
But yeah, I do appreciate the little map and the animation that they show you every
It's
time you
cute.
level up with a
The
friend.
cutest.
It's very cute.
It is indeed. Aw. And we have new friends too, guys. We have 5 new friends.
Yes. I have
talk
a little
about-
screenshot right here.
Oh,
There's
yay.
Fuchsia,
Aw.
who is a deer,
She is a deer.
a magical deer.
She's a fuchsia deer.
Fuchsia deer, cool.
Fuchsia the fuchsia deer.
There's Freya, who kind of looks like a pinkish brownish Kyle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's like a wolf. She's
Yeah.
really cute.
There's the adorable Eugene in his glasses.
Oh,
He
cool
looks
guy.
like the Fonz.
Yes.
I'm gonna call him Eugene the Fonz, the
Precious
koala.
friend.
It's a bad name. I'll come up with a better name. There's Dottie,
Yeah.
the adorable little bunny. Mm-hmm. And you guys can talk about the fifth one.
Oh, our sweet sweet, grumpy grump friend with 8 appendages.
Joelle has negative feelings toward octopus.
She's not a fan.
Not to
Octavian.
mention, I already have negative feelings towards generally aquatic animals.
I was gonna say, what would happen if there was a shark?
This game might be over. I don't know what would happen.
Be ignored.
I would certainly not level up with this little friend.
it was
You know
really
who's
cute.
not making it into my camp anytime soon?
Octavian.
No, really?
I'm reserving
But he has
that
all the
little
sweet
bugger for a
things.
future host the most, and we'll see if he gets in then too.
Just being held back.
Yeah,
Wow.
no.
Whoa, no entry.
So Octavian, as far as I'm concerned, doesn't exist in this world because in my world, aquatic animals are for catching and eating. And this is a giant octopus that wants to
right.
catch aquatic
my
animals
God.
for him to eat and play with and
I mean,
do weird things
but it's
with.
true.
Right. At least that's accurate to his
Accurate?
life. And or octopus would eat
Because
other
he's like
sea
top of
sea life.
of the food chain,
Sure.
I
He can
guess.
do all the. eating
What
all
happens if
fishes.
So here we go. What happens if a shark comes into the camp?
Here we
then?
go.
I don't know. What do you
Dear
think?
Animal Crossing, you are spoiling my theory. That was already loose and rough and not formed at all.
Theories can be adapted. I'm sure. I
I am not pleased, Octavian.
Oh,
Not pleased.
Sorry, little Octavian.
That
He's
said,
a cutie though.
pretty cute.
He's so grumpy, and he was talking about how I haven't felt anything in a while, but this gift has
my
really
God.
inspired me to feel things again. Thank you. I was like, oh,
Unlike
Octavian.
Pietro, this position will not change next week.
We'll wait and see. Maybe. No.
I'm just unimpressed. It's
Oh,
just not
okay.
gonna happen.
All right, that's okay.
I mean,
oh, well.
if he was a paper giver, we'd be talking.
Oh,
Because there's still so few paper givers.
yeah.
But
Paper
you know.
givers, or even fewer preserve givers.
I don't
so.
I
need
was
him.
gonna say preserve would be my wish list.
I'm
Wish
looking
list.
at Pasu's. Oh, he is a paper giver. If he was a preserve giver,
Yes.
he is a paper giver. But yeah, I don't care because I have Merengue and Pietro. Why do I need Octavian?
Oh man.
They are cute.
Yeah, I need more preserves in the preserve.
More preserves,
variety.
guys. Man, we have. I mean, I know we're actually pretty late already, but I have so much
I have
more.
a few
to
more
talk
15
things
minutes.
too.
15
So-
minutes.
We're good.
Also, we can talk about Valentine's Day real quick.
Yeah, because I have
that happened.
I have another Joelle fan fiction.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
good.
Tell us about
Valentine's
it.
Day.
Do tell.
Oh, we talked about it a little bit, but do you guys want to start talking about Valentine's Day and what you?
Yes.
Well, we got a new heart-shaped box.
Yes. This
Yeah.
little Valentine.
Heart-shaped box. Thank you, Nirvana.
Sounded just like Kurt Cobain.
That's basically how it goes.
So I could tell. Don't worry, I'll throw it up on the spot.
Hey, wait. I've got a real complaint.
I was like, wait, what did I do?
Delightful.
Well, that song will be on the Spotify playlist
Yay!
this evening, I'm sure.
Sweet. But yeah, so Valentine's Day came and went. They mentioned it. But animals said,
Yes,
"Hey, it's
all
Valentine's
the animals
Day."
made you talk to them about Valentine's
It was
Day.
very similar to Groundhog's Day. They all had something to say.
It's true.
And then I talked to my dear little Carrie.
Oh, tell us about what Carrie had to say.
And Carrie was saying how much she just dreamed of a love that she hadn't found yet.
Oh no.
And I sat there looking at Carrie and looking at her tiny little Joey, and I was like, "Oh, she's a single mom," and it never occurred to me until
she
this
was
moment.
barefoot and pregnant.
And I am sure she is doing great, and she's working hard for her little one. But it broke my little heart just a little bit. And I would like to see fan fiction, or see fan art or fan fiction all about Carrie being
She
a single
works
mom.
hard for the money.
Doing her best lean in while also being a mom.
Honey, honey.
I want to know all about Carrie's story.
Carrie's
So,
story.
This
Tell
is
us
this is
about it.
Joelle's.
Lady Madonna, children at your feet.
The Spotify playlist is going to be jumping this week. But yes, I would love to read all the fan fiction
Oh, my
about
goodness.
Carrie.
Sweet Carrie.
Carrie and her campaign of, strong single women doing all the
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
What did I
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Okay, here's what I really want to see. I want to see Carrie doing the single ladies dance.
Oh my gosh.
If someone can
yes.
animate that for me.
Wow.
Please.
Call out
The
to
hand
animators.
motions. If Joey could help out, that would be great.
Doing the same hand motions from the pouch.
That'd be amazing. All right, I'm going to see if we can do this.
Our motion graphics expert, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Sweet.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh,
I'm a little
yeah.
pressed for time.
Okay.
Oh,
Take your time. It can happen whenever. If it's
Yes.
3 months from now, it'll be a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
that's
Next Valentine's.
That's right.
Maybe
And we
for her
could-
birthday.
And we could
Fantastic.
call it Galentine's Day, just like Leslie Knope.
the day before
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
That's right. That's right.
What's next? What else?
Next, we could talk about the upcoming teaser that we have seen just a picture
Oh,
of.
yeah. Sparkle jewels.
Sparkle something.
Sparkle crystals.
I've
It
tried
looked
so
like
hard.
crystals.
Yes.
It looked like snowy crystals.
I feel it's like sci-fi looking, and I've been trying really hard to avoid any teaser,
Yeah.
any non-official teasers, so I can talk about this and have zero clue what's happening.
You know, once we met Fuchsia, I was like, I wonder if she has anything to do with this thing. I know she doesn't because they usually have a separate character for it.
Sure.
But Fuchsia just reminded me of that picture.
She looks kind of like she belongs that
She belongs in
crystalline
there,
kind
yeah.
of spacey
Because it's
looking.
all like pinky purple, like
Yeah.
blues.
Pastel-y.
It's very snowy.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
glowy and cool. I just thought really weird magic sci-fi
Yes.
stuff. I really like, which I am 100% in for.
Yes.
I hope it's not a flower event because I think we don't need another one right away.
right. We need a little bit of a break, maybe.
There were some rumors that I assume were just guesses because I didn't see anything that was substantial, but people were guessing it might be more of a quarry mining event instead of
Oh, because it's crystals. That's true.
Right?
That'd be
that could be kind
fun.
of
It
cool.
could be interesting, and
Yeah.
now that they fixed quarry, that'll make it a little bit more pleasant.
That'd be fun.
But I think it would be
That'd
great
be
if you
just in a
uncovered
different-
quarry and instead of finding rubies, you found like crystals. and-
Yes. I think that'd
be
be
pretty
fun.
cool.
And then you could put them in your camp. That'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, you have to go to quarry more often, so hopefully they make that a little easier to go
They would have
multiple
to
times a day.
Change the dynamic
Right.
for sure. That wouldn't be fair if you could only go once
I mean,
a
like
day.
maybe you ask multiple times a day, but you don't have to use. Because if you have to use leaves to go multiple times, that would be crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
Because people saw rocks and I think just assumed, wonder if it's quarry.
I
That'd be
thought
cool.
that
I'd like
is
that.
very cool. Yeah, I'd be interested. in that.
Otherwise, I don't really know what it has to do with flowers. I didn't really see animals.
I didn't see any
and-
flower.
Yeah.
I just kind of
Yeah, and there
assumed it was
weren't there
another-
weren't flowers in the front like they did with the Lottie's teaser where they
That's
had
true.
the big purple flowers in the front.
I mean, I didn't even
Right.
think about the quarry. I just kind of assumed it would be another collecting,
Yeah.
items from your villager friends that are
oh,
the
that's
New
true.
Year's
It, like
charms,
like
something
like the
that.
New Year's
right,
or the
right,
snow event.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean,
So yeah, it could be that. Frankly, it could be that too. But I love the idea of aquarium.
I know,
event,
actually
assuming they make it
incorporating that.
possible.
yeah, something that would be doable, something attainable, please.
By the way, on the map, did you guys notice that they moved the quarry over a little bit?
No.
All the little islands are just a little bit more evenly spaced out than they were before.
Oh, that's interesting.
because they
So-
used to be a little off centered.
Does
up
it
there.
seem like there's space they could be adding something else
No, they
in?
it just looks like it follows a grid that better than it used
Oh,
to. I'm being a little anal here. I'm sure you didn't notice, but
no, it's okay. I was just hoping they had moved things because they're making space for something else that's
Yeah.
gonna pop in.
No, I mean there's a very clear space bottom middle, but that's always been there.
Yeah.
I think.
It's underneath the campsite.
But I don't know if they've moved things over a little bit at the bottom to make more room for it. I'm not sure. I would love it if there was a ninth location. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Speculation.
I know that'd be great. What else could
That'd
there
be
be
awesome.
there? Be fantastic. I would all the things. Can't get enough new stuff.
I know we already talked about the clothing on animals, but could we just talk about the tiny hats?
Tiny hats.
So you know the little red and blue tiny hats you can get at the market?
Yes.
You
The
put
side hat.
You
The
put them
little
on a
boop.
bear. I have them on both of my bears in my camp at this point, and I cried. It was so cute because it covers one of their ears so perfectly.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's literally shaped and fit for a bear.
Oh.
I'm in love.
That's fantastic.
Gonna need to buy all the hats.
Right now, I'm gonna have to specifically get more of those because
I
that
haven't
sounds
seen.
adorable.
I think I only got one, and that was. I mean, maybe I just ignored it because I was like, Psh, I
You already got
have that.
one. That's right.
So you know what we haven't talked about yet?
What?
The end of Lottie's event.
Oh, that's right.
We
haven't.
didn't.
We didn't
No,
talk.
'cause
We
we
didn't talk
held
about
off.
Endgame because we didn't want to spoil it.
Because we didn't want to talk about how. So now we
That's
can
right,
talk
because
about
it's still
it.
going on.
Yeah.
Aw.
So we could just do a quick
Touchback.
Yes.
So why were the bats so important?
'Cause
Because
they
they
were
were part of the show.
Yeah, they were part of the concert. It was adorable.
That was it.
They're just decorations. They're so sweet.
No,
They're
it
playing
was
balls.
very cute. They
They're
were singing and playing in the music.
Wish I could have
It was
had
precious.
a bat to keep forever, but they're gone.
Yeah.
No.
Gone
Alas.
forever.
Thankfully, we have 7 million screenshots that we all took that
Yeah,
week, and you have
they
the
were
one of
great.
you holding the bat.
I know,
which is
so
perfect.
precious. Oh, they were cuties. But yeah, that was a fun event. I'm glad that we don't have to worry about harvesting those fusion roses anymore.
Yeah.
That was a lot, and I tried so hard to finish all my trades and get to the end, and it was exhausting at the end.
Yeah.
I
No,
was like,
it
I
was
quit.
there's some things that I was like,
I don't need everything.
I already
don't
have
need
a lot of cute essences, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
focus on the ones that I need lots of.
It was 10 you could get up to 10 of those lights, and I was like, why would anyone want
I
10
know
of
how
those
and
lights?
how.
What would you
Why
do?
and how?
I ended up getting 3,
one?
and I was
2.
like, that's plenty.
I
I got 2 more in addition to the one we got.
That's
from
fair.
the
Right.
actual game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like them. I got 4 just so I could have.
So you have a nice
even-
set. You can put them
if I need them
in all the corners of your
Yeah,
campsite.
let's just want to have that option. But I was like, if I was a crazy person and felt like harvesting a lot of roses, I could go for more. But what would I do with them?
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how many could it possibly show?
Yeah, I only I ended up buying or trading for 6 potted plants, and then I got a 7th one. I was like, what am I going to do with the 7th one? I have not used the 7th one because I have no place to put it. 6 was enough. Now I know.
Now you have the magic number of the perfect amount of plants.
I have a question, and I just may not have noticed it before. Could you skip requests?
No, that's new. I'm
That's
pretty
new?
sure that's new.
Okay.
And
Skip
'cause
requests? What do you mean?
when you ask an animal what they want, it now
Like-
shows. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
can go ahead. Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Speak.
Awkward. Oh, so if you're out in the islands or whatever, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I need 4 monarch butterflies or whatever, or they'll never ask you for 4, but 3,
Yeah.
and you don't have them or you don't want to do that task, you can now skip it
Oh, I haven't noticed that
as
yet.
long as it's not the last task.
Oh, I've been so busy. I haven't been doing a lot of the requests today or the last couple of days. So I will take a look.
I don't
something
know
so
if
you
available.
could skip it and get to the next request that they have, dude.
Yeah. So if it's like, oh, this one needs 3 olive flounder, which I don't feel like getting right now,
And,
you just
yeah.
be like, map.
Does it tell you what the reward will be before you decide?
Yes.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
always show what the reward is if you want
Right.
to see,
Yeah. Okay.
which is good.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I did want to point out, I think we talked about this in our little text, but they fixed the visitor tab language. So
Yes.
a few episodes ago, I was complaining that I didn't understand the wording. I think it was
Yes.
episode 1, actually.
It was really early on.
I didn't understand the wording because it said, someone has left me blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's nice for that person. But now they worded it to, you have received that. It's
Yes,
just
it's
much more
explicit.
clearly.
It makes so much sense.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, that makes sense.
So
Good job.
someone just did a quick read
Good
of that.
job. They did it. It was a nice, small improvements, small changes to the quality
I
of life.
loved it.
I love
And
it.
then there's 2 more activities when you give something to the animal. So if they ask for a flower, they now show you what they do with the flower. So
Oh,
either it's
that's
Yes.
right.
flower arrangements or they make perfume.
It's so cute. I love how they lean in. It's like,
bottle. Yeah. Yeah, it's adorable. The flower arrangements and you hand over
Although
the
I feel
flowers.
like every time you give a flower, they always go to one of those jumps. It's not just hey, thanks.
It shouldn't be every.
Oh,
Maybe it's
I
just
see
for
what you're
now.
saying.
Hopefully they
Yeah.
won't do it
to
every
get it out
time.
of the system.
Because that gets
It's
gets
how many
annoying.
bouquets can I make?
It's also how many times can I be excited about you grilling me, some fish for dinner and asking for thirds?
Yes. My favorite is still the tart because they do the spin.
The little
Yeah,
spin into that.
and then they do
ta-da.
the ta-da. Yeah, it's
Yes,
very cute.
it's
Yeah.
great.
I love those
Aw.
little. I like them. I just don't want to see them that often because sometimes
Right.
I just want to move on with my life.
Also, because you cannot speed them up as far
Yeah,
as
you
I
have to-
can tell.
Yes.
I incessantly tap through it.
Yes, and also if you're pressed for time at the end of the
Yes,
hour
you wanna
before
try
they
getting-
move, and you need them to. I'm like, I don't want to blend your smoothie right now.
It's great. It's great.
Time's
Let's
a
skip
ticking.
this. Yeah.
Damn it, Jay.
And that and the level ups, which are so sweet, the little level up animation. I'm like, time's a wasted. I need to get somewhere else. This is all well and good, but I need to go.
Congratulations. Let's move on.
Maybe I shouldn't have leveled you up. I don't have time to level you
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not a fan of letting us speed through things. They're like,
No.
no, enjoy the moment.
Savor.
Yes. It's like, just breathe in, breathe out. Oh, sorry. Everything's under control. Oh, but no.
I think she's turning into one of the characters.
I think so. I'm not complaining. I would adore that.
Oh,
Just pick a good
I
one.
can be a grumpus one. I'll just lean in and have little sparkles come out and say, don't mind if I do.
Back in my day,
Octavius said something. Octavian?
Octavian.
Hilarious. Today.
I've been saying Octavius, but mostly because I
This is
don't
the
care.
dawning of the age.
Age of Octavius. Yay.
It's a power move for me to not remember his name.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, you're
Right.
not even important
What's his
to me. You jerk.
Psh, Octavius something.
He said he was telling us about back in his day or whatever, and he said we had one splintery log that we could bench press, and that was it. And we liked it that way.
I have not heard that. And that's
Yeah, well, they said new text, so I have seen some new
New blurbs.
phrasings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure I have screenshots I could pull up if I was
it's like-
prepared.
Fuchsia has one catchphrase that she keeps saying too. It's like, it's turning out to be a grand old day or something like that. Which I think is charming, but it seems so funny coming. It sounds so old-timey.
I wonder if that's the sophisticate.
I wonder. I need to. She seems to actually say a lot of the same things that Cherry says.
Oh.
So I think she's that type. And also we need to talk more about the types because you said like the type A is a suggestion for the Agnes at least, or maybe it was somebody typed it in. For
that was me.
Okay,
that was me.
Was it me?
Because there was the person that one of the characters
Carrie.
really liked organizing things.
Yes,
and said,
Carrie and
I love
Maggie.
good, organized, clean fun, or something like that.
And I was thinking, so yes, but I was like, because type A, although accurate, I feel like it's a little negative connotation. So maybe we could call them the scrupulous.
Sure. I mean, you could call it negative, but I think of myself that way.
Aww. Well,
so fine.
I'm a little type A.
the one that just prefers things just so
fastidious.
Fastidious,
Like,
exactly.
No, it's good. It's just I wanted to have it to be like it's a good thing. They're being constructive. And
I
sweet.
have a Valentine's Day quote here from Eugene.
Oh yeah,
Conch, that's not how you pronounce it.
Conch
shells make for a great romantic gift when you're in a pinch. Thanks.
Oh.
But he came today, right? He started today?
Then he just was talking about romantic gifts a day after Valentine's Day.
It's like, how did you get him yesterday? This seems wildly unfair.
I don't know. I think he's just maybe he was flirting with me. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. He's talking about romantic gifts,
That
or he's giving me
charmer.
advice for
Oh.
next Valentine's Day.
Oh gosh.
And then the
he's
other
cute.
thing he said, unrelated, because I asked him to my camp, even though we weren't ready for that yet.
He was like, whoa.
He said, "I suppose
Pump the brakes, Joelle.
I suppose I better give you my campsite rider."
Yes. Yes.
Here's what you need to provide. And I was like, he said rider? Have they said that before?
I think that might be a smug
He's-
type thing. Isn't it?
I don't know. He's been saying a lot of stuff as if he's like a rock star.
Oh,
as if he
gotcha.
Is. I
Oh,
think
he
his
does look
are,
like a rock star.
Catered to him.
Can we have?
Because he says a lot of like,
He also said, maybe I should have bought a camper instead of a closet full of polka dot zoot suits.
What? Oh my goodness.
I want
Oh
a
my
polka
goodness.
dot zoot suit
Those are
for him
amazing.
right now.
I love his quotes.
Zoot
Oh,
Suit
Eugene.
Riot. Riot. Throw back a bottle of beer.
Oh, guys, this
You've
is
got a
so
lot
many
of songs,
good
This
things.
Joelle.
game was super fun. I'm going to add like a dozen songs to the Spotify.
So many Spotify songs.
Thanks for all the drops this week, the needle
Yay.
drops.
Good job, Leesh. She's got it. She's on the game.
Yes.
Do we have a final
Oh,
question?
Yeah. Oh, man, I've got so many final things to do, and we didn't even get to my big points, so we'll save it for next time. Final question for you guys. So you have to be... No.
It's the final question.
See,
See, that's what I was doing.
I totally got it.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
We know it. We know
I was just
it.
going to let you do it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. So you get to be in the game. You are a human character. So the question is, if you had to pick an animal character for your character to be, which animal would you pick? And you can be limited to the characters if you wish, or you can go outside the characters we've had if you want.
I mean, I think we all know my answer.
I don't know.
I know
Joelle.
what it would be.
I would be a penguin.
Yay!
Because it would not be that far off from the current situation.
Oh, sweet penguin.
I already walk like a penguin in real life.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you sure you don't want to be a cat?
A cat? Oh,
A cat.
A cat?
We'll have to explain that next week.
That must be... Oh, that's right. I wanted to ask about that, but that's
That'll
for
be
another time.
correction corner next week, in which we follow up on what
schnurps.
a cat means.
Oh, man.
I would be not a woodland creature because I have enough wood in my inventory.
And you
as
don't
it
want to
is.
be a balloon sheep, I assume.
No balloon sheep.
That's what Pietro is. He's a balloon sheep.
I just said he was a clown.
He's colorful. He's adorable.
But he likes balloons.
Oh,
'Cause he's a
let's
clown.
Did I mix a balloon and clown?
Okay. It's perfect. All of his furniture is very
He makes
balloony.
balloon animals because he's a clown.
They're connected.
those two words are the same in my head
That's
this
kind
evening.
of how I felt about Dairy Parv last week.
Aw.
True.
Because that's the same thing.
True story. True story. I'm sorry. Continue. You don't want to be a woodland creature.
I would be. Oh. I think Sarah would be a bird of some sort. Or a bat.
Oh, wow. That's also good. These are all good suggestions.
But I would. What would you be? What would I be? You guys let me know. What would I
Oh, you could be a sweet little cat that would look like Kayla and
cat.
have Kayla's markings, and you would wear like a cute
Kayla's my cat.
polka dot dress.
be? Yeah.
If you would have
That'd be
Kayla's
adorable.
pretty
But-
eyes, you'd be the cutest little cat.
But only if we could make sure that I did not give out wood to people.
Oh, right, because you would get a special.
Yes.
You could give
You
the
would be-
preserves.
You would be a preserves cat.
Yes,
You'd
I would be
special.
definitely
Yes.
preserves.
Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
right.
Deal.
That's fair.
That's what I
Done
would be.
and done.
I would be a
All right.
penguin because cotton makes sense.
Cotton is
Sarah?
adorable. Oh, well, I wish I had thought of a bat because that's super precious. But my initial gut reaction was pick a bird. So yes, I picked a bird. I was thinking I could do the eagle type bird, but instead of looking like an eagle, it could be a macaw, like one of those big parrots with a big beak.
Oh,
So
I
it'd be
love
really
it.
cute.
There
would
should be a
love-
macaw one. That
Yeah,
would be
that'd be
great.
To see a
adorable.
parrot.
It would be so sweet. They don't have any parrots even. I don't think they. I
Really?
look back in old Animal Crossing. We'll have to do some research. I'll dig back.
They have
be
a
great.
clown sheep, but they don't have a parrot.
I know. Maybe they do have a
man.
parrot. I gotta check it out. Now that I'm saying that, I'm like, maybe there was.
I would
don't
love
know.
to see a parrot. That would be so
It'd be so
adorable.
precious. But yes, I
If
like
you
all
were a
around
bat,
His name would be
though-
Pete.
bats.
I bet.
Yep.
Ah,
If you were a
Pete.
bat, though, what resource would the bat
Or
give?
Polly.
Ooh.
Or Polly.
Oh,
Sorry.
that would be precious.
Pete and Polly. There would
Pete
be
and
like
Polly.
Yep.
Yep. We've already done it. There you go, Nintendo.
Pete
We're
and
waiting.
Polly.
Pete and
Already
Polly the
finished.
parrots.
Did the work for you guys. Psht. But yeah, for a bat, I don't know. Maybe if there could be, well, darn, if we could do the crystal, if there's going to be a crystal resource from the quarry, could be a little crystal because the bat would go into a cave and could collect the little crystals. Be so precious.
And we already know that bats are really good at holding very heavy
oh, that's right.
crystals.
Oh my gosh, obviously.
Gemstones.
Gemstones. Rubies and diamonds.
Or it could be a fruit bat.
Oh my gosh.
It would be a special one that would give you fruit.
I like all these ideas. I want all the bats.
All right, someone call Nintendo. Hey, Nintendo.
That's right. This is
We know
shout
you're
out.
listening.
special.
Bats. Make
We
them
want all the
happen.
things.
Bats and parrots. And sweet penguins.
So that was
and
a
cats.
90% What's New Pussycat episode of Pocket Pod.
Yeah.
So much stuff.
We need to wrap
Thanks,
it up.
thanks Nintendo.
Oh my gosh. So we have stuff we have for saving for next time.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Boop, boop. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh,
It's time to close it down.
Should we do our song? What did we
Yes.
decide? The ears one?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Let me pull up my thank yous.
Ready?
Oh, thank you again. We'd like to thank you for joining us, and thanks to our sponsors, OK Motors with the awesome new addiction that is Brake Tapper. I want to say thanks to Plaza Art Supplies in Silver Spring, because I got all the stuff there. Cat Litter Makerspace, because we can make all the cool things with lasers. And special thanks to Jack Quaid Blank and Monkey Cat Studios for producing our fun podcast. Thanks, guys.